Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to episode 3 of the FC25 Road to Glory. In today's episode I'm going to be starting off with showing you this draft final that I played, and I'm going to be showing you the insane player that we packed after it. Then we're going to be doing some advanced SBCs and I'll be opening millions of coins worth of packs this video, so make sure you stick around for all of that. If you missed the last episode, I'll leave a link to it in the description, but for now guys, let's get straight into episode 3. So we're into our first game of draft here, and this is straight into the final, no messing around, and unfortunately we're down 1-0 already. That's not really a good start we want, but not long after, we do actually manage to get on at the attack. We're running down the wing here, I'm just looking for passing options. He's got so many defenders in the box here. I'm looking for a pass through, cannot get the pass through, and now he is back on the attack, but I managed to intercept, and now I'm back on the attack. I go through here, past these defenders, play the through ball, and I manage to slot it away there. So we're back to 1 each. But unfortunately, as we're approaching the end of the first half, he does get another attack in. I'm just trying to defend. I want to get this into the half at 1 each. But unfortunately, he does manage to play a few passes. My defence is not really too good here, and he just shoots away. Far post as well. It was a good finish from him, and that's just poor defending from me. I was really struggling to make attacks happen, especially in the second half. As you can see, the time on the clock, we're already in the 87th minute. It's not until then that I play a sweaty across the goal and managed to get basically a last minute equaliser. But now we're into extra time, and this is straight at the start of the second half of extra time. He plays a through ball, and my defence here was just horrible. I don't know what I was doing here, and we end up going down 3-2, looking like it's all over, until it's maybe not. He's on the attack in the 119th minute. We are trying to make something happen here. We need to score to take this game to penalties. And we managed to get through here. Again, just play another through ball. I'm just praying I score here, and I scored a goal with Hansen. Honestly, she was unbelievable in this draft. Like, she is an amazing top tier player. It's obviously really expensive, but if you can afford her, I would recommend getting her. But right in the end here, he gets on another attack. But thankfully, I managed to block it here. Some dodgy defending there, but we managed to get it away. And this game is going to go to penalties. Honestly, this guy was really good, and I was surprised I managed to take him all the way to penalties. I really thought I was going to lose that multiple times, but at least we're still in it. And this is a chance to win my first ever draft at the start of the year, because I've only ever won a draft right at the end of the year. But unfortunately, we missed our first penalty, and it's not looking good. It's looking like we're going to lose, especially after he manages to score his first penalty as well. I'm needing to score this one, and I thankfully just manages to hit the post and goes in. Now it's time for his second penalty. And let's just see what happens here. Oh, he manages to score a great penalty. It's completely sent me the wrong way here. We're into the third penalty now. If I need to score again, managed to slot it away comfortably. Thankfully, we're still in this, but we need to save one of his shots. And we do manage to save it. So it's now 2 each, and we're really needing to make something happen here. So we score, top bins again. He dives the other way, and he's got no chance. But this one, he has to score again. I managed to save it. So it's came down to the last penalty. If I score this, I win. And I miss it. He saves it. But I've still got the chance to win it here. If I save this penalty, I win. And I managed to dive right, and I get that save. And ladies and gentlemen, we've won the draft. I really wasn't too pleased with Robert Sanchez in this draft. He did seem to be letting us down quite a lot. But thankfully, when it mattered, he turned up, and in that penalty shootout, he managed to carry me to the draft win. So we're going to go and get our rewards now. As you can see, I'll show it in a minute. Look at all the scores. All the games were really close. And honestly, I did not expect to win this draft, but thankfully we did manage to get a really good team for this one, and we do get the win. So that's 4 wins. The final reward, what are we going to get? Are we going to see a 50k pack? No, we're actually only going to be seeing 2 25k packs and a 7.5k. So I'm not really too optimistic going into this, but just look what I pack in the first one here. This is unbelievable. It's a CDM, it wasn't a walkout, so I skipped it, but look who it is. I got an inform, and I got Sandro Tonali. He was worth about 65k at the time that I was recording this, and that is just an unbelievable pull. That's going to be so helpful for the team. I was just checking his price here on Footbin, and I do sell him for about 66k. So overall, I've probably made over 80,000 coins, 90,000 coins even from this one draft alone. So I'd call that a really good success. That's going to be huge for the team, and I will show you the upgrades that I will be making quite soon here. But we're going to get into more packs. We're going to be opening so many packs in this video, so you might want to stick around to see if we pack someone else huge. Spoiler alert, we do. So after that, we're going to go on to doing the advanced SBCs. And these are SBCs that you really want to go and get done because they offer out so many untradeable packs and you've got the chance to pack a really good player for them. I'm going to take you through all the squads that are built. So if you don't want to see these, you can skip forward about 2 minutes to get to the packs. But I'll show you here how much I bought each player for the most expensive 2 squads of each one. And as you can see, it doesn't cost too much. It is a bit of an investment. You know, it'll cost you about maybe 60k to get it all done. But it is honestly a good investment. It's really easy to make coins this year, and this is the chance you've got to pack a really good player that can fit in your team that would be worth more than 60k. These packs actually in the old games did used to be tradable, so you could sell your players, and they were the good old days, man, because you could get some really good coins for this. Like, you used to be able to make like hundreds of thousands of coins, but kinda glad they got rid of that because it was really too easy to make coins for these. If you're looking for the best solutions to these SBCs though, I would recommend going to, I think it's easysbc.com, where it generates you a random solution. So it's not like players that are using by everybody in these squads. This will just be one unique solution. So the players won't be like price fixed to like 3-4k each. So you'll be able to go get them. I can put that link in the description. But it's a really good website to use, and this did save me a lot of coins here. I managed to do it for about 60k. I had to just go back to the transfer list there to just grab a wee duplicate that we could put in this next squad. But we're going over here to hybrid leagues, and this is the second main one you want to be completing. This is the second cheapest after hybrid nations, and these are pretty equal rewards you get to the hybrid nations. I think most of the packs and all the SBCs are the same, and they're really big packs like 35ks, 45ks, and there's multiple 50ks and 55ks, so you're going to want to go and get them. But guys, just while we're finishing this SBC off, I want to know, down in the comments, just let me know what your best pack pool is this year. Obviously, I want to see what you guys are up to and how your road to glories are going, or if you're spending FIFA points as well, FC points, that's fine as well. I just want to know who is your best pack pool and who's been the best player for your team as well. You can let me know that one down below. I think for me, up until this point, obviously, my best pack pool was that Tonali there, as you've seen in that video. Obviously, sold them for about 65k, that was brilliant. I think the best player I've used, to be honest, especially if we're talking value for money, it has to be Kudos. He is just so good, and he's only like 2,000 coins, something like that. Don't think he's any more expensive than that. But he was unbelievable in my starter Premier League squad, especially because of how cheap he was. He was offering goals, and he was carrying me in like Division 4 and Division 3. Honestly, he's unbelievable. But anyway, back to here. That's us submitted the last squad, and we're going to get straight into the packs. And honestly, guys, look at what we get in this first pack. This is just a 35k pack, right? So obviously are tradable. So however we get, we're hoping we can slot straight into the team, or at least use as a super sub. But yeah, guys, look at this. First pack, walkout, centre-back, French, from the Premier League. Oh my goodness. That is William Saliba. That is unbelievable. He is worth about 220,000 coins straight into the team. We were rocking a Premier League team and we needed a Premier League defender, and honestly could not believe it. This was the first pack as well. I'm thinking obviously surely we cannot top this. That is a wonderful start. We're into the second mega pack here, and unfortunately we don't get another walkout, but it's fine because we get a Moroccan goalkeeper who plays in the Saudi League, and that's going to be Bono. He's a good player, but he's not going to fit in our team, but that's okay. It's still an 84 we can use down the line in one of the SPCs. We have a look in the rest of the pack here as well, but unfortunately there's nothing else that stands out to us there. We're just looking for some good chemistry styles as well that we can put on the players. You know, that'll save us a few thousand coins. Into the third pack here, and we see striker Nigeria in the Turkish League. As you've seen, that was a walkout, and this is a huge pull again. At the time when I was recording this, he was worth way more than he is now. I think now he's only worth about 10,000 coins. But he does have the Poacher plus role, so he'll be like a really good super sub for us, and we're definitely going to be using him. And we go into the rest of the pack here, nothing else. We do see Varane, who's worth loads of coins normally in FIFA, but of course this year he's went to the Serie A, he's got a mad pace downgrade, and he has actually retired recently. So we're saying goodbye to a legend, which is quite sad. I'm into the next pack here, and we managed to pack a Scottish left back who plays for Liverpool. That's going to be Andy Robertson. He is unfortunately a bit slow this year as well. If he was faster, I would definitely use him. that's still a good pool. You know, we'll always take an 85 and we're into the rest of the pack here, and we don't get anything as well. So that's unlucky, but it's okay. So we're going into the 50k packs here. Obviously still hoping for another pool, but again, we cannot get greedy because, again, we packed Saliba and Osimhen. This is unbelievable so far. And we see an Italian striker from the Women's Serie A. That is going to be... I've completely forgotten her name. Yeah, that is Ginelli. That is actually a really good card as well. She probably won't get used in this team, but we will use her for an SBC. And we do see Gakpo in there as well, who will actually probably be a sub for us as well. He was worth a few thousand coins, so we'll definitely take that. Into the last 50k pack here, we do see a walkout. It's a German striker from the Women's Bundesliga. That's going to be, I think it was Schuler, or Schuler. I'm going to be pronouncing that wrong all the time, yeah, Schuler. That is a good player to get. Again, her pace is actually really good, and she could definitely be used in the squad. But at this time, again, we were not rocking a Bundesliga team, but we're still sticking with the Prem team. So I then went and finished the squads that I had remaining in the advanced SBCs, and we did manage to get 3 rare mega packs for completing all the sets here. So in the first one, we unfortunately do not get a walkout. That's going to be a Spanish cam from the La Liga, so it's not really going to be fitting our team again. That's going to be Dani Olmo, who, again, really good player in real life, but unfortunately it just doesn't have the stats to back it up. He's just not fast enough, and his shooting's quite low as well. But we do see Guardiola in that pack as well, and he was worth a few thousand coins. That's a really good Premier League centre-back to get, and we've also got the Shadow Cam style there. So we're in the second last pack here, and we're unfortunately, again, not going to see a walkout. You know, that's quite disappointing, especially from a 55k pack. We managed to see Italian left back from the Serie A. That is going to be DeMarco. I thought he was faster than he was. Can't lie, he looked really usable. I think that 80 pace just for a fullback is just a wee bit too slow. But again, he could still be used as a starter player. And we go into the rest of the pack, and unfortunately, no other good players. The best thing in that pack really was that Hunter chemistry style, but we'll still take it. And we're into the last 55k pack here. But let's see if we can get a big player to end off with. But again, somehow 3 55k packs and 0 walkouts. That is honestly shocking. And we're into the pack here, and again, there's just nothing in it. So the best thing in the pack actually was that 5k right at the end, so we'll definitely take that. Apologies about that last clip, by the way. It was a bit laggy. There was some audio issues, so I had to cut it weirdly, so I'm sorry if that looked bad. But we're doing the assist mastery here, and we get 300 and 400 assist milestones complete. And that's going to give us a 55k pack and a 100k pack. And again, the 55k pack doesn't give us a walkout. I think, honestly, I'm luck with 55k packs just is not in. And we do get Nathan Ake here, who again, decent, but for a 55k pack, you really do expect better. So we go into the rest of the pack here, and unfortunately, straight away, we do not see anything big. But again, we do get some good chemistry styles. You know, you can see the shadow there. That is going to be useful. It's not until we go to the end of the pack we actually do have a duplicate Udogie. And this is good because my version was actually tradable, and he was extinct at this point before they updated the price range. But after they updated these price ranges, about 12k, so we'll definitely take that. You know, that's going to make us some coins back that we needed from the advanced SBCs. So that's good, but we're kind of really hoping for a big player in this 100k pack here. And guys, no walkout from an 100k pack. That's what, 5 packs in a row with no walkouts. That is not good. And especially the fact that you're guaranteed an 84 plus and we get an 84 in this pack. That is absolutely terrible. And as we look in the rest of the pack, nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is diabolical, but it's fine. We'll get straight into our squad battles rewards. These were my rewards from last week, and we managed to finish in Elite 2. And you'll be able to see the packs that we get there. We get an 85 plus, 275 plus times 10s, a rare mega, and 15k. So here our main aim is just to make as much coins as possible, because all these rewards are tradable. I would definitely recommend, guys, that you play squad battles this year, because this is the first year that it's actually been made worth it, because you only need to play 14 games a week, and that only works out in less than 3 hours. And less than 3 hours in a week is really possible, even if you guys have school or work, even full-time jobs. You can still manage to sneak in a wee like 20 minutes, half an hour every night and just get some of these games done. If you're maybe a newer player or just aren't as sure on the game, I'd recommend you guys play it on maybe professional difficulty, because it is actually, even though it says professional, it is actually really easy. But if you're a more experienced player, I would definitely recommend pushing for that world class. And if you're confident, maybe playing on legendary, you can actually maximise your points by scoring 5 goals a game and keeping a clean sheet. So I'd probably recommend you guys just play on world class. Never touch ultimate, no matter, even if you're a pro player. I would not recommend you touch ultimate because it's so bad to play against. It is so hard, like so difficult, and it's basically impossible to keep a clean sheet no matter how good you are. So I just stay clear of ultimate. But as you can see from the pack so far, I haven't managed to get a really good pull, and especially when we go into this last 85 plus pack here that we've got. We get a Spanish left mid in the Bundesliga. That is only going to be Grimaldo, who's only worth about 6,000 coins, so that's really not good. So we're hoping for something bigger, but obviously we will still take the coins because every coin is important, especially at this stage in the game. So as we're rounding out today's video, I'm just going to be showing you a few evolutions and a few objectives that I managed to complete over the course of the last week. First of all, we've got a Joe Linton Evo that we've done. This was the from box to box, and just look at that card. It only gives us a couple of extra stats, but especially, see, looking at that physical stat, that is like top notch. That is the centre mid that we really need for this team. I think even though he doesn't have a holding role, he is going to end up playing as like that holding centre mid, as we want to have a more attacking centre mid at another side. And as you can see, we're going to complete him. And again, guys, just look at these stats. He is an insane Premier League player. I definitely recommend you put him in at this Evo. And quickly, as you can see here as well, I did put Basuma into the Octopus evolution, and that did actually cost us 750 FC points. But I did say in the first episode that we were only going to spend our FC points on evolutions, and that is what we're going to stick to do. We're not going to be spending it on packs, so it's just going to give us a few extra evolution players, but it's not too much of an advantage. And as you can see here, I'm claiming some of the objectives that I've done. Claimed Robert Sanchez to put in goals, and I'm also claiming these La Liga F squad foundation players that I'm going to be put on the bench. Hopefully they'll end up being really good substitutes. I managed to finish that Basuma evolution in squad battles and division rivals. It was kind of a mix of both, so as you can see here, we managed to claim him, and that is up to an 85 with Holden plus as a role. That is an incredible card. And also we managed to finish the Liga Portugal squad foundations as well. So again, we'll put these guys on the bench, and hopefully, you know, they can maybe do a shift for us if we're needing a defensive substitute towards the end of the game. And we also have some milestones done here. I was doing loads of like moments and stuff, but this was just a gold pack that I got. That's obviously didn't really need to include that bit in the video, but yeah, that was just another objective that we got done by playing with that Liga Portugal team. And also, the last thing we get here is the gold from level 5. And again, it's a cool card design, but I don't think he's ever going to make it to the team. But again, I'll always take a Scottish player because I'm Scottish, so that is cool. That's a cool player to get. We're definitely going to take that one. So that is going to be us for today's video. This is the team that we're going to end off episode 3 with, and I'm honestly really happy with this team. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you might be able to notice that somewhere on the screen there is actually a spoiler for the next video. And I'm not going to give it away, but some of you may know what I'm talking about, but we'll get to that one in the next video. So anyway, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on post notifications if you enjoyed this episode, and so you don't miss any future uploads. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. And also remember to comment koala if you made it this far. But yeah, guys, see you later.